Hi, I'm Bob Grant from Relationship Headquarters, and today I want to talk about something that a lot of women ask me questions about, which is namely the topic about understanding men. A lot of times when I get this question from women, what they really are asking me is they want to know, what does a certain gesture mean that he does? Or what's he really talking about when he says whatever it is? The problem with those kind of things is there isn't always one particular thing that it means when a guy says something or when he does something. So this comes from a misconception that men really do think similar in the same way that women do. And men actually think a lot differently. And here's the main reason why. In a man's mind, we tend to think or feel. It tends to go on different sides of our brain. And women tend to feel and think at the same time. So a lot of times when men are upset about something, they keep stuff inside and they're quiet. They're quiet because when men do feel, it tends to be really intense, really fast. So men are more guarded about their feelings because they know that if they let them all out, they're afraid that they'll lose control. So when I tell women a lot of times, one of the biggest keys with understanding men is actually realizing that if you have to pick between what a man says and what he does, always go with what he does. What a man does consistently means more than what he says. It's not that necessarily a man's being insincere. The problem is just in a particular moment, that may mean what he actually believes right then. As in if he says, I really do care about you, I really do love you. Well, he shouldn't say that unless he means it. But oftentimes, especially early in a relationship, a man will say something like that, and a woman will rightly assume, oh, he said that, so he must mean it. But that was on a Tuesday. But then on a Friday or next week, he may pull back, and there may be some emotional distance because he doesn't have that euphoric feeling he had when he said it the week prior. So I'm not saying that's right. In fact, it's actually pretty immature when a guy does that. But when a woman says, which one did he mean? The correct answer is that he probably means both. When he's overwhelmed and pulling away, he really doesn't feel like getting close. And when he's feeling really euphoric, he does. The best way to tell, though, what's really in his heart is going to be what he does with his actions consistently over time. See, that's why what does it mean when he says something on a Tuesday night isn't always the best question. A better way to measure it is what does he say to you over a period of 1 month, 6 weeks? Does he consistently tell you that he loves you? Does he consistently show how much he cares about you? I don't mean every day. That's a much better gauge as to what he really feels and what he really means. Now, I've written a lot more about this, and if you'd like, you can go to relationshipheadquarters.com and you'll find a special report I've written, What Men Find Irresistible in a Woman, and you can have it free.